Well, the internet has gone out, so I don't have any way of doing any extra songs or special effects, and I'm doing this game by recording. So it's going to seem a little different. I'm in the middle of a jungle here in Chiang Mai. There's a reason why I'm not live, and the reason is there's no internet. Now, in the playoffs or bigger games, I would say, nah, let's wait till I'm live. But right now, I just want, I'm excited for week number 2. I want to get it done. So here you go. It's week number 2. And today's game between the 1987, sorry about that, San Francisco 49ers and the 1986 Giants. I'm here from East Rutherford, New Jersey. And there are a lot of games right now that are going to be very big as we begin week number 2. Well, here we are, the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. It is a brutal league, a very brutal league. A league in which touchdowns and yards are so hard to come by. And if you're the 49ers, you're a team that really in the first week played very well, winning 26-10. The New York Giants pulled away from the Detroit Lions earlier on and won the game. So, quite frankly, this is going to be a very unique week. When you take a look at all the other games, the Steelers play Baltimore. Seeing the Steelers only giving up 91 yards last week and losing because they turned the ball over 6 times, 5 in fumbles. They're going to try and take their defense against Baltimore. New England and Chicago, a rematch of Super Bowl 20, but now they have better teams. 07 New England against the 85 Bears. San Diego and Oakland, an AFC West rivalry. Houston and Dallas, 2 teams that are a little forgotten. The Battle of Texas right there. The Oilers did not make one. These are the highest SRS rankings. 1970 Detroit, 1980 Atlanta. Jamal Anderson had over 200 yards rushing. Let's see what he can do this week. Tampa Bay and Tom Brady against Cincinnati. Let's see how they fare. The Jets and Buffalo, a very big game. The Jets almost beat Buffalo last week. They led in the fourth quarter and then ended up losing. Seattle and Minnesota. This is big because Seattle's both very good defenses. Joe Kapp will be starting in his first game against Seattle, and Seattle is at home, though, should be big. The 87 Cleveland Browns, they only had 91 yards last week and they won. Was that because the Steelers are that good or they are that bad? They're going to play the 13 Carolina Panthers. The 1980 Philadelphia Eagles, they lost at the goal line last week against the Seattle Seahawks. They were at the goal line and couldn't put it in. And now they're going to play Jacksonville, and Jacksonville is 0-1 as well. Tennessee and Kansas City. Kansas City intercepted a touchdown in the first quarter. They got an interception, went for a touchdown. That was it against Miami. That was it. They won the game 7-0, and both teams couldn't do a thing. Miami against 96 Green Bay. 96 Green Bay losing a heartbreaker to the Rams last week. But Miami couldn't move the ball, but they had a tremendous defense. We got to see how that happens. Our game of the week, which we'll go into, Arizona and New Orleans. Then NFC West for New Arizona and the LA Rams, San Francisco, and the AFC West, NFC West. Every team won a game. Every single team won a game. They were all 1-0. So Arizona playing New Orleans. New Orleans losing last week. The Rams and Denver. The Rams won 21-14 in Lambeau last week, and Denver lost to these San Francisco 49ers. And the Washington Redskins against the Baltimore Colts, both teams 1-0. Washington had a slightly better week than Baltimore. Baltimore had trouble offensively, but both defenses were great. Baltimore's defense was a lot better. Washington's offense was better. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. The NFC West. You can see we're all 1-0. Seattle, the Rams, Arizona, San Francisco, and the AFC East. Everybody but Philadelphia won, and this is the best record they could have had for all the teams because Philadelphia played Seattle. So one of them was going to be 1-0, one of them is going to be 0-1. A combined 7-1 for both these teams. So now we're going to go to the field and we're going to start out week number 2. And let's go to the coin toss here and take a look. The toss, the Giants will defer to the second half and San Francisco will receive. Raul Legre will kick off to Rodgers and Rathman, and we're underway here in New York. And it's going to be Rodgers at the 11, and he gets 24 up to the 35. Well, I will tell you this much, that the 49ers last week and Joe Montana had one heck of a game, 24-27, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Let's see if he can do it. It'll be first down and 10. It is cloudy. The wind's 7 miles an hour. It's still 75 degrees, a beautiful day. First and 10 from their own 35. Montana, he's looking for another receiver. He's going to throw. He's going to run, though, and he's out of bounds after a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. These are rivals. Both these teams are at the height of what they played, and they also are big rivals. 2nd down and 4 from the 41. The all-out blitz. They're going to give it to Craig, and that's it. Right back to the line off the all-out blitz. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 41. The blitz is on again. Montana, he's going to run it himself. He's going to go to the outside, and Lasker tackles him a gain of 10. And a first down for the 49ers. And the Niners get to midfield here. Opening possession, 1st and 10 at the Giants' 49. They give to Rathman. He's going to be out of bounds. Nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ryan Sukup missed the kick, and Tom Brady and Tampa Bay have a 6-0 lead over Cincinnati. It looks like Tom Brady just can't lose. 2nd down and 10 from the Giants' 49. They're going to draw to Craig. Craig, a gain of 8 right up the middle, will be 3rd down and 2. Houston leading Dallas, Andre Johnson, 33 yards pass from Schaub, and Denver gets a field goal. Matt Prater, 42 yards, and they lead the Rams 3-0. 3rd and 2 from the Giants' 41. They give to Craig. There's a flag. And Taylor, nothing there. Let's see what it is.
Illegal use of hands. Offense.
Oh, and the question is, what are they going to do here? Push them back? They're going to decline it. It'll be 4th and 2. And Runeger's going to kick. So Runeger early on, 4th and 2, will try and pin New York back. The snap. There's no rush. It's going to be punt. It's going to be a bounce. It's going to be inside the 10. And it'll go into the end zone. A touchback. So New York will take over on their own 20-yard line. Phil Simms, Joe Morris, and Maurice Carthen, the fullback. Bobby Lee Johnson, the wide receiver, and Stacy Robinson, the wide receiver. Mark Bavaro, the tight end. First down and 10 for the New York Giants, who last week pulled ahead of Detroit and ended up winning. 1st and 10 from the 20. Simms gonna throw, looking. He throws to Robinson, he completes it to Robinson out of bounds. A gain of 7, it'll be 2nd down and 3. Well, the Jets lead Buffalo 2-0. I've never seen a quarterback sacked for more safeties than Jim Kelly in these simulations. With the Houston Gamblers, the Buffalo Bills, and even with the Miami Hurricanes in the college league, he's always getting sacked for safeties, and the Jets have a 2-0 lead. Arizona's 20-yard run. Remember, they beat Chicago last week. They have a 7-0 lead over New Orleans. It'll be 2nd down and 3 from the 27. They give it to Carthen, and he's up the middle. He gains 3. They're going to measure.
First down.
And it'll be a 1st down for the New York Giants. So New England, 7-0. Marshall Faulk is a 4-yard run. Chicago is going to have all the hard time in the world trying to stop that passing game in New England. 1st down and 10 from the 30 for the Giants. They're going to give to Joe Morris. Morris at the line, breaks 1 tackle, and he makes a nice gain, 12 yards. And it'll be a 1st down for New York. Well, the Rams Gossett, it's a 42-yarder and ties that game up. 1st down and 10 at the 42-yard line. They give to Morris. He's going to go to the outside, and Farnhorst stops him for only a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down. Oakland and Kansas City. Look, Kansas City gets their first offensive points of the day, of the year, really, in Oakland. Kansas City gets their first points of the year. No. They have 10 points this year. Miami still hasn't scored. 2nd and 8. Their own 44, they give it to Galbraith. Galbraith to the outside, he's in the clear. Here comes Galbraith, and he's out of bounds. It's a 44 gain of 12, but a 1st down for New York. Look at Arizona. They are all over New Orleans. All over them. 1st down and 10. And San Francisco's 44, the Giants on one of these long drives now. There's a
false
flag.
Start. Offense.
And that kills drives right there, but a false start on New York. First and 15 for the New York Giants. San Francisco's 49. Bardo snaps it to Sims. He's looking to throw to Lionel Manuel. He completes it. And he's out of bounds for a gain of 10. Boy, Manuel was hit hard. And he's going to be out for a few plays. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, Manuel Taylor goes out. So Stacy Robinson and Phil McConkey. Phil McConkey comes in. 2nd and 5 from San Francisco's 39. The blitz is on. The snap by Sims. He's going to throw to Bavaro. Intercepted! Intercepted! And nowhere to go. Keena Turner intercepts it. And Phil Sims comes off a little agitated, and Bill Walsh. And the 49ers will take over. Bill Parcells, furious, but hey, that's what happens. And the 49ers will take over. We'll take a break. Take a look at all these games. We'll be back. Wow, look at Miami. It's up on Green Bay, 10-0. The first 10 points of the year. They were shut out 7-0 last week and had a horrible offense. Maybe Kansas City's defense is that good. Maybe Kansas City's defense is that good. I don't know. Who knows? But right now, the Jets still leading Buffalo 2-0. Tampa Bay is up on Cincinnati 6-0. It is so brutally hard to get points in this league. Baltimore on Pittsburgh's 23. They might score first in that game at Three Rivers Stadium. And the Steelers, well, I don't know. They dropped one they should have won last week to Cleveland. And now in Baltimore, if they go 0-2, then there's trouble. But I guess the saving grace is you're going to have 4 wild cards. And when you have 4 wild cards, then, and you have a lot of teams that are really like each other, you're not going to have runaways. You can have a loss or 2. First down and 10 for the 49ers. Their own 39. And they're going to throw to Rice and knocked away. It'll be 2nd down. Lou Michaels missed the extra point against Washington. 6-0. Baltimore leads. It'll be 2nd down and 10. For the 49ers, they're going to throw again. They're going to throw to Wilson. Wilson tipped away by Collins, and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 10. 49ers and the Giants. 3rd and 10 from the 39. Might be a 3-and-out. The snap. Montana to throw. They're going to throw to Rathman on the screen. They get it to Rathman. He breaks loose. Here comes Tom Rathman. And Kenny Hill at the 49. A 1st down, a gain of 10. And they're going to see maybe not a 1st down. They're going to measure. They give them a 1st down. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the 49ers. Nearing midfield. 6.5 to go. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Montana is going to fake to Craig. He's going to give to John Frank the end around. And Washington with the stop. They lose a couple. A big gamble for the 49ers here. It'll be 2nd down and 12 from the 47. And here comes Montana under pressure. He's looking down the field. He's going to try and run it himself. And he has blockers ahead. He's hit by Carl Banks, and he fumbles the football. And Lawrence Taylor got it at the 47. Lawrence Taylor has it. And it'll be a 1st down for the New York Giants. Baltimore goes up on the Steelers 7-0. And Denver. Prater hits a 34-yard field goal. A battle of field goals there. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the New York Giants. On their own 47-yard line. And it's going to be a throw. He's hauled in by Robinson at the 37 and a 1st down, a gain of 19. So Robinson gets it. And a 1st down there, Tennessee. Kansas City has given up their first points of the year, a field goal. Ron Baronis, 38 yards there. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Giants. They're threatening after a 19-yard completion. Sims to throw. He's looking to Bavaro, and it's broken up. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Manuel is coming back in. So Manuel is ready to return. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They give to Otis Anderson. Anderson, and he picks up 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. Anderson, the former St. Louis Cardinal football. He was really good in the late 70s, almost winning Rookie of the Year. He might have won Rookie of the Year. 3rd and 2. San Francisco's 26. They might be setting up a field goal here. They give to Anderson again. He goes to the outside, and he fumbles, and it goes out of bounds. And a 1st down as he fumbles. So he fumbles it out of bounds, and it'll be a 1st down. Wow. Wow, that is tough. 1st down and 10 at the San Francisco 24. Sims to Bavaro. Bavaro complete. And he's down at the 11-yard line, a gain of 13.
1st down.
It's looking so good for the New York Giants right now. Looking really good for the Giants. 1st down and 10. From the 11-yard line. Sims to throw. He's going to throw to Moat. And it's going to be tipped and incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Giants from San Francisco's 11. The blitz is on by San Francisco. They give it to Carthen. He loses 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11 for the Giants. Still scoreless, looking for their first points. From San Francisco's 12. They're going to throw. Sims. And he's sacked, and he loses 5. Keena Turner. And Keena Turner, he has an interception and a sack down. Look at Chicago, ties that up against New England. These games are all very tough. Raul Allegre trying to open up the scoring. He's hitting 88% from this range. And here it is, 34-yard field goal. And here it is, the snap, the hold, it is up, it is over, and it is good. And the Giants have a 3-0 lead. And in a game like this, that's huge. That is very, very big. And it'll be a 1st down and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers as they'll get it back. 3-0 Giants. They lead a great drive. Allegre to Rogers and Rathman. You're not going to get many points in this league, and 3, that's big. And they go up to the 18. Look at that, already 4 field goals early for the Rams in Denver. First down and 10 from the 18-yard line. For the 49ers, Montana to throw. He's going to throw to Rathman, and he got up to 22. Rathman, a gain of 10.
First down.
And a first down, it goes up to the 28-yard line. First down for the 49ers from the 28. They give Roger the ball. Roger, he goes up to the 28-0. Second down and 10. Arizona all over New Orleans early on. And they are looking really good. Second and 10 from their 28. And they're going to throw. And Montana under pressure. He's going to run it himself. Montana to the outside. He still runs. And he gets 15 yards and a first down. That's going to end the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, it's New York 3, San Francisco nothing. Tell you what, I gotta find some music here because this is dull. I think I have this one. What is this one? Okay, we'll go with this. We're about ready to begin the second quarter. Taking a look at the box score, Montana's 2 of 4, and he's also rushed for 37 yards. Sims is 4 of 7 for 49 yards. And when you take a look at the, this has been much more rushing for San Francisco than passing. Strange, but their first downs at 6 to 4 in yards. It is so difficult to get anything going. Special teams wise, nobody's punted. No, one person, there's one punt so far. And when you take a look, the third down conversions, 2 of 3 and 1 of 2. There hasn't been many, this has been many plays. There hasn't been that. It's just been a lot of driving and grinding it out. So San Francisco will have it. First and 10 at their own 43 as we begin the second quarter. Montana's going to throw. He's going to throw to Rice, and it's tipped away by Heaton. It'll be second down and 10. Second and 10 for the 49ers from the 43-yard line. They're going to give him time. He's looking at Mike Wilson to throw, and it is incomplete. It'll be third down and 10. New York's defense is looking very good here. Third and long, they are a passing team, but they're not a long passing team. This is tough. They screen it to Craig. Craig got it, and he breaks free. Here's Roger Craig, and it's going to be only 5 yards. It'll be fourth down and 5. And New England's Gostkowski with a 38-yard field goal. Runager will kick to Phil McConkey. one of the things, there's a short punt. It'll be down at the 20-yard line. One of the things for the Giants is getting a 2-possession lead. That would be big. They're playing very well against the 49ers. This could be an NFC Championship preview. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. The snap, they give it to Galbraith, and he got 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tampa Bay, Sukup a 50-yard field goal. They lead Cincinnati 9-0. 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Sims, he's going to throw to Bavaro, and he is hit, and he can't hold on for the completion. It'll be 3rd down and 6. So 3rd and 6 for the New York Giants from their own 24. Sims looking. He's going to throw to McConkey. Nothing. And it's 4th down, and now they're going to punt. Sean Landeta will kick to Dana McLemore. McLemore will be back there. 3-0. New York leads San Francisco. Landeta is going to punt. Deep. They go out of bounds at the 35. A punt of 41 yards. In San Francisco, it'll be 1st down and 10 for the 49ers. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. On their own 35, Montana, he gives to Rathman. And Rathman, and he's going to get a big chunk at 10 yards.
First down.
Carson brings him down. A 1st down for the 49ers. San Diego, Kellen Winslow, a 5-yard pass from Fouts, and they lead Oakland 7-3. They had a terrible game last week. Fouts had 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. 1st and 10 from the 45 for the 49ers. Montana to throw. He's going to throw to John Frank. And did he keep the ball? And they're going to talk about this. And they say no, he didn't. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the 49ers from their own 45. They give to Roger Craig. He's going to go to the outside. He gains 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Buffalo leading the Jets 3-2. Norwood hit the 32-yard field goal, and John Casey from 31 yards put New Orleans on the board. 3rd and 7 from their own 48. Montana to throw. He's looking, and Montana's going to throw to John Frank, and he got it to 43 in New York. And he got 9.
First down.
First down. He needed 7. They got 9. And then here come the 49ers. Philadelphia's Campfield, a 2-yard run, and Franklin has made it 7-0. On the extra point, they lead Jacksonville. 1st down and 10. For the 49ers are driving against the Giants. Montana to throw. And Jones Sally coming at him. But Montana, he's looking downfield. No time. He's going to be hit by Leonard Marshall. And a sack by Leonard Marshall. The New York Giants, we saw in 1993, would play for the New York Jets. So Dixon blocked a punt and returned it, and Minnesota has a 7-0 lead against Seattle. That game was a very defensive battle. 2nd down and 15 for the 49ers here. From the Giants 48, Montana, they give it to Craig, and he's only going to get 1 yard, and that didn't work the way they wanted. Justin Tucker, a 10-0 lead over the Steelers, and Chicago leads New England 14-10. And Buffalo blocked the punt and went all the way, and they have a 10-2 lead over the Jets. 3rd down here and 14 for the 49ers. They might want to try and get half of this. Montana, and there's double coverage. He's going to throw to Wilson. No, it's a screen pass, and Wilson has it. He only gets 2. It'll be 4th and 12. Cincinnati there, and Baldwin. 40-yard pass from Russell Wilson. Seattle and Minnesota are tied. Cincinnati gets a field goal. That's the 3rd time that the 49ers have screened. They screened to Rathman first. They've screened to Craig second. And then they screened to a wide receiver. That was Mike Wilson 3rd. And Runniger will kick to McConkey. Still 3-0 Giants. Runniger kicks it away, tries to angle it deep. It's going to roll, and out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Giants will have it in their own territory. They're going to start from the 8. 1st down and 10. From their own 8. They give to Joe Morris. He's going through the middle, Morris, and he's going to get 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Wow, I'll tell you what, the New York Giants are trying to grind it out here. Both these teams. That's the way it is. They give to Morris again. He's going to get 2 more. It'll be 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 for Sims. And this will be a big first down if they can get it. The snap. They're going to give it to Rusin. Rusin goes to the outside. Rusin only gets 3 of the 5. It'll be 4th and 2. New England gets the lead back. We knew that'd be a high-scoring game because Chicago can't stop them defensively. They can't stop those types of teams that throw the ball all over the place. Randy Moss, a 46-yard pass, and they now have a 17-14 lead. Carolina leads Cleveland 10-0. Vendetta will kick to McLemore. The snap, the kick will be in the air, and it's high. And it'll be 21-yard line by McLemore. He's running. He's down to the Giants 48, and the game is 11. One of the things I will say, and this was very big, I think the New York Giants, I think the 49ers actually, are having great field position here, but if they don't score, it's going to be trouble in the second half. They give to Craig here, and Kenny Hill, and he gets 7. So Roger Craig gets 7, Kenny Hill with the tackle. Clark with the field goal there, 7-3, Houston leads Dallas. It'll be 2nd down and 3 from the Giants 41. Montana's going to be pressured. He's looking down the field, he hangs on to the ball, and he's sacked by Eric Howard. Eric Howard, his first sack of the day. They're pushing the 49ers back. It's 3-0 here. Minnesota and Seattle tied at 7. Winston with 2 interceptions. And Brown, a 2-yard pass from Palmer. Palmer is going out of his skull today, throwing. 3rd and 10 from the Giants 48. Montana is looking. Montana's going to throw to Jerry Rice, and he makes it to 34, first down. He gets past the first guy, and he gains 23 total. He's down to the 25-yard line. And it'll be a first down for the 49ers, and now they're in field goal range with under 5 minutes to go. First down and 10 from the Giants 25. They give to Rathman, and Rathman's going wide. He gains 5. It'll be 2nd down. Josh Scobie, a 25-yard field goal. Man, these games, anybody's games. 2nd down and 5 for the 49ers. On the 20-yard line, the snap. Montana to throw. He's going to throw to Russ Francis. He got it at the 15-yard line, and it's going to be close, and they give him a first down. So the 49ers, they want to use time here. Jarrella has made a 40-yard field goal, and the Steelers have made it 10-3. 2:53 to go. Kansas City, a field goal. They still have not given up a touchdown. They've only given up 3 points all year. 1st and 10 from the Giants 15. They give to Craig. Nothing there. It'll be 2nd down. Eric Howard with the stop. Buffalo is up 17-2. On the New York Jets, Thurman Thomas, a 4-yard pass from Jim Kelly. So 2nd and 10 from the Giants 15. They give to Craig again. And there's nothing there. It'll be 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Go Tennessee, a 46-yard pass. Gage from Kerry Collins. Well, 2 minutes to go. Kansas City giving up their first touchdown of the year. And this thing right now is 3-0, and the 49ers are threatening to tie or take the lead. So hard to score in this league. New England, Chicago's an anomaly. really is. As we go 2 minutes left, it'll be 3rd down and 10, a minute 57. They might try and take the lead. They might try and play for the field goal and tie it. 3rd and long from the Giants 15. Montana to throw. He throws to Wilson. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down. Elvis Patterson on the coverage. Tampa Bay a field goal there. And Wayne Krebet, a 36-yard pass from Testaverde. And trying to come back against Buffalo. Wershing, a 90% kicker from 32 yards. Let's see what he does. Can he tie the game? It's an extra point, I think. And the kick will be up. It is over. And this one is good. And we're tied at 3. The 49ers, Ray Wershing, has kicked the field goal, and it is 3-3. Wershing will kick off to McConkey and Kenny Hill. And it's going to be long and high. McConkey at 2 yards in the end zone. He's going to go up to the 18. Wes Welker, 100 yards receiving. 1st down and 10 from their own 18. Sims, he's going to roll away. He's going to throw to Maurice Carthen. It's a little bit high. Carthen got it at the 19. Puts out of bounds again at 3. 2nd and 7 for the Giants at their own 21 in the 2-minute offense. But the clock is stopped. They give it to Carthen on the run. He goes upfield, only gets a yard. It'll be 3rd down.
Timeout, defense.
And the 49ers are calling timeout. They want to make sure the 49ers have no timeouts. Cleveland has not scored since the 1st quarter of the Steeler game. The Rams lead Denver. Snow from Gabriel, 13-6. The Rams looking good. 3rd and 6 from their own 22. They give to Joe Morris. Morris is up the middle, breaks one tackle. Morris has some room. Morris is up to the 36 in a gain of 14.
1st down.
I think they just want to end this half. I think they do. New England has scored. Ben Watson, a 3-yard pass from Brady. And Blandis kicked a 21-yard field goal to come back against San Diego, a minute 5 here. 1st and 10 from the 36. For the Giants, Sims, he's going to throw. Either know it's a draw to Otis Anderson. And Anderson, he'll get over the line up at the 41. He fumbles the football, and San Francisco has it. And all they got is he's going to be down before the fumble. They're going to take a look at it. What are the referees going to signal here? And not a fumble, not a fumble. This is why they don't get fumble. The Giants call a timeout here. 56 seconds to go. 2nd and 5 from their own 41. They hand off to Morris, and he's going to go to the outside. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Trying to run out the clock, and they can't run out the clock. The Giants have used their final timeout. Baltimore has a 13-3 lead over the Steelers. Tucker, 22-yard field goal. Dallas an 9-7 lead. Jet, a 13-yard run. But they missed the extra point in the Jets. Krebet and John Hall missed the kick here. Extra points are one to come by here as Buffalo blew out really the Minnesota Vikings last week in statistics, but they lost 20-10. So this will be 1st down and 10 for the New York Giants. No timeouts, 45 seconds to go. They're going to throw. Sims. He's going to throw to Bavaro. He got out to 31. Out of bounds. After a gain of 13.
1st down.
1st down. It'll be 48 yards from here. Arizona blowing out New Orleans. New Orleans has had a lot of trouble on defense. That is not a good sign. They gave up 200 yards last week. And to one runner. That was Jamal Anderson. And then this week they're getting killed here. But 1st and 10 from San Francisco's 31 for the Giants. They're going to throw. No, a draw to Morris. And he gets nothing here. He's 2nd down. Detroit has scored 3-0 against Atlanta, our old man. Allegre's going to try a field goal. He's hitting 55% from 48 yards. This is going to be the end of the half. I don't know why. Well, they expected more from the draw, but Allegre. Let's see if he can hit the field goal and go up 6-3. The snap, the spot, the kick. And it is good, and Raul Allegre has nailed it at 6-3. And the Giants are loving every second of it, as the Giants are up 6-3 against the 49ers in a possible NFC Championship preview. But Brian Brennan has scored for the Cleveland Browns. They finally break that funk with 1 second to go in the second quarter. It's 13-7 there. Legray will kick to Sidney and Rathman. And it'll be high, very short. And Rathman at the 37 up to the 47, and that's the half. That is the half. Chicago kicks a field goal before the half. And Canzero for Arizona kicks a field goal, 31-3 and 24-17 there. And that's it. That is the end of the first half. The score, 6-3 New York. Take a look, the Giants have not gone 3 and out. Quickly, as you take a look at this game, you take a look here, Baltimore leading Pittsburgh 13-3. Pittsburgh's got to do something here. They have 1 touchdown in 2 games. New England big against Chicago, a seesaw game there. New England's defense not doing anything, neither is Chicago. San Diego led, and Oakland is coming back. Wondering how Dan Fouts is doing. Houston led that whole thing, and then Dallas came back, missed the extra point. Detroit got a field goal late, broke that 0-0 tie. They lead Atlanta 3-0. Tampa Bay 12-3. Tampa Bay leading Cincinnati. The Jets are coming back against Buffalo. Minnesota and Seattle tied. Brian Brennan with 1 second left. It's 13-7 there. Philadelphia beating Jacksonville. None of these games, well, 1 game is a blowout. That's it. Tennessee leading Kansas City. Miami still up 10-0 as they were early. The Giants kick a field goal before the half. Arizona up big. The Rams 13-6 they lead. And Washington Redskins down 6-0 to the Baltimore Colts of 1968. So we're about ready to go here for the second half. Kicking off is Ray Wershing to Phil McConkey and Kenny Hill. And McConkey at the 2, he's up to the 20-yard line. Well, Preston Pearson, the best there ever was in running kickoffs or touchdowns, has another one, 90 yards, and they lead Washington 14-0, opening kickoff. First down and 10 for the New York Giants from the 20-yard line. They give to Morris. Morris is going to be near the sideline. He gets 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7 here for the New York Giants. And San
Timeout
Francisco
defense.
has to use a timeout. 6-3 New York, they lead. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 23. That could hurt the 49ers late. Sims, he's rolling away. Very little time. He's looking. He's gonna take off running, but Sims is gonna run. He gains 5. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for the New York Giants from their own 28. They give to Joe Morris. No, fake by Sims. He's looking, he throws to Robinson, and it is incomplete. Mike Walter. Now they're going to have to kick. Jetta will kick to Dana McLemore. And now the 49ers will have it. Nice. The first 3 and out, and that is the 30-yard line. There's a fumble, and let's see who gets it. And it is San Francisco got it at their own 30. That was the first 3 and out all day by the New York Giants. That was the very first one, and now the 49ers will have it down 6-3 from their own 30. Rathbun,
Flag on the play.
and there's going to be a flag, and Rathbun loses one, but let's see what it is.
Holding. Offense.
And that'll be offensive holding against the 49ers. So it'll shove them back 10 yards. It'll be first and 20. First down and 20 for the 49ers here from their own 20. They're going to throw. Montana, they're looking to Mike Wilson and knock away by Lasker. It'll be 2nd and 20. The Bills are picking it up. Andre Reed there. 2nd and 20 from their own 20. Throwing again, they throw to Wilson deep. And it is incomplete. Perry Williams with the coverage. 3rd and 20 now for the 49ers. They throw to Ron Heller. Heller gets at the 26. He gets past 1 up to the 35, but he doesn't get 20. They're playing that cushion. They get field position. Roniger will come in to kick to Lionel Manuel. Not that many punts today. We started out the second half, the 2 of them. At the 23 for Manuel, and he gets only 4. 42 yards on the kick. Now here come the New York Giants. First down and 10 from the Giants from the 27 in a beat-em-up football game. They give to Joe Morris. And Morris going through the middle. He goes up to the 31. Fumbles the football, and San Francisco has it. And McCall is running. He's out of bounds at the 19. He fumbled, and the 49ers have it. So the 49ers will have a fumble, a big fumble here. And a chance for the 49ers to tie it. Or take the lead. 1st and 10 from the 19 for the New York Giants. They're going to throw. They're throwing to Jerry Rice. He got it at the 13. He's out of bounds at the 7. A gain of 12 and a first down. San Francisco taking an enormous lead. Let's see what they do. 1st and goal from the Giants 7. They're going to throw. They throw to Tom Rathbun. It's incomplete. Eric Howard at the line. He has a sack, and he has a lot of big plays today for the Giants. 2nd and goal from the Giants' 7-yard line. Montana, he's going to get to Craig. He's going to run to the outside, and he gets 4. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3. Look at New Orleans. Graham from Drew Brees. And the Rams are up 20-6 against Denver. Truax, 13 yards from Roman Gabriel. And it'll be 3rd down. This is the lead or the tie right here. 3rd and goal from the Giants 3. The lead or the tie. They throw. And they throw to Craig. And it is incomplete and 4th down. And Wershing, an old school extra point. Well, actually, it's a college extra point. It's 20 and not 19 yards. And here they go. Should be easy for Wershing. 1 for 1 today. And it'll be up and over and good. Not even a tie. And the 49ers have tied it at 6. 6-6. Neither of the kickers have missed today. Wershing will kick off to McConkey and Solomon Miller. And it'll be a touchdown. New York 6, San Francisco 6. New York with the ball on their own 25 and a 1st down and 10. They throw to Galbraith, and he got at the 31. Galbraith, and he's only going to get 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Buffalo goes ahead, and Washington's Chip Lowmiller kicks a field goal. A lot of great close games today. 2nd and 4 from their own 31. In a tied game, Sims, he's going to throw to Bavaro. And he's intercepted! And a gain of 6 afterwards. Don Griffin And the turnovers are having the Giants melt down here in this third quarter. Oh, they're melting down. The Giants are melting down here in the third quarter. Here come the 49ers. First down and 10 at the 27 of the Giants. Montana to throw. He throws to Craig. And he's got it at the 26. He gains 9. And Taylor gets him at the 18. It'll be 2nd and 1. Look at that game. Detroit leading 3-0 there. That's incredibly low scoring. 2nd and 1 from the Giants 18. They throw to John Frank. He got it at the 13. They get 5, and it'll be a first down. They want to limit them to a field goal. Kansas City, Holmes, a 7-yard run. Kansas City now has a 13-10 lead, their first offensive touchdown of the year. First and 10 from the Giants, 13. Montana, they give to Craig. Craig going to the outside. He gets 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Dallas pulling away from Houston. Tampa Bay pulling away from Cincinnati. Seattle pulling away from Minnesota. Well, Seattle takes the lead on Russell Wilson's 13-yard run. And Jacksonville leads Philadelphia. Philadelphia could lose 2 heartbreakers in a row. 2nd and 6 from the Giants 9. And they give to Roger Craig. And he loses a yard, 37. Look at Smith Sr. blocks a punt and goes all the way. Baltimore pulling away from Washington. These are games of moments, not sustained dominance. Remember, in the big ones, except for Arizona and New Orleans, 3rd and 7 from the Giants 10. Montana looking for Rice. Intercepted! Intercepted! What is Montana doing in the end zone? It's intercepted. Oh my goodness. All he had to do was take a knee. A 9-6 lead. It's like a goal lead in soccer. It's really tough to give up. And he throws a huge interception. I can't understate the importance of that. And we are, well, 6:57 to go here in the third. We're still tied at 6. All right, let me tell you something. Miami is so good. Their defense is so good. They haven't allowed a point all year, and this is quarter number 7. This is quarter number 7, and they haven't allowed a point all year. Their only loss was an interception return for a touchdown. That's not on the defense, and they're holding Green Bay to being shut out. New Orleans is trying to make a comeback. They were down 31-3. It's 31-10. They're on Arizona 18. Got to look at that red zone there. Carolina trying to go ahead of Cleveland, and Baltimore is going to kick a field goal maybe against the Steelers. A lot of grind 'em out games. A lot of really tough games in this league. A lot of tough games. As it'll be a first down for the New York Giants at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Sims to throw. He's going to throw to McConkey. No. He's going to pull back. He's looking to stay. Stacy Robinson. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Robinson couldn't put it down. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. Sims. He goes back to throw. He draws to Joe Morris, and he gets 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Baltimore's Justin Tucker. 16-3 they lead. New Orleans coming back. Might break to that game. Who knows? 3rd down and 7 here for the Giants. They have not moved the ball in this half. They're going to throw. They throw to Galbraith. And it is thrown behind them and incomplete. It's fourth down. This is, I think, another 3 and out by the Giants. Landetta will kick to McLemore. There's the snap, and they're going to punt. It is a decent punt, it says. McLemore to his own 35. He's going around the edge. And McLemore, he's got to the 40. Here's McLemore past midfield. McLemore to the 40. Here's McLemore. Touchdown! He goes all the way! McLemore! And he returns the punt for a score. Oh my goodness. And the 49ers have broken this game open. He's worshing the extra point.
The extra point
and it is
good.
San Francisco 13-6. My goodness. I can't believe that. This is hard to believe, but it is 13-6. And Wershing will kick to McConkey and Solomon Miller. And it's going to be deep. Out of bounds at the 8. There's a flag.
The kickoff went out of bounds. Kicking team.
And there's the penalty, out of bounds. And they're going to have to re-kick. We put that in the thing. We got to re-kick. So there's the kick by Wershing again. McConkey from the 5, and he goes up to the 30-yard line. So New York 13-6, they're down. Get up to the 30, first down and 10 for the Giants. They give to Joe Morris. Morris loses nothing. Loses a couple, gets nothing there. It'll be second down. Mercury Morris has 100 yards rushing for Miami. That's a solid team. Second down and 10 from the 29. For the Giants, they give to Joe Morris again. He's going to get 3 yards. It'll be second and 7. I don't get it. Oh, well, I don't know what happened there, but it'll be second down and 7 from the 32. Okay. I thought he lost 1 and got it. So they go out of bounds. It's going to be Joe Morris, a gain of 5. It'll be third down and 2. Tennessee above Kansas City now. Denver trying to make a comeback after the Rams scored. They got the kickoff return. Third and 2 from the 37. They give to Morris. He's outside and he loses 1. It'll be fourth down and 3. Tampa Bay 19, Cincinnati 3. And in that game, and Landetta will kick to McLemore again. They might want to try and angle this one. They're going to play a return. And it's going to be a deep punt. McLemore at his own 15. McLemore only gets 8 here, 49 on the punt. They're going to get it on their own 23. San Francisco 13, the Giants 6. San Francisco with the ball, first and 10 from their own 23. They give to Roger Craig. And not much there. He's stopped at the line. It'll be second down. Dorsey with the tackle. Jacksonville leads Philadelphia by 10. Bernie Casey has 100 yards receiving. Roman Gabriel and that team can be absolutely insane. Second down, Montana to throw. They're going to throw to Dwight Clark. And that's going to be knocked away to Denver. Third and 10 for the 49ers. They're up 13-6. And Montana, he's under pressure. He still has the ball. He's sacked by Lawrence Taylor. And Lawrence Taylor with the sack. And now New York Giants are going to get it back in really good field position. Glenn Edwards. It's a safety, and the Steelers, it's 16-5. They're going to get the ball back. Buffalo leading by 8, and Seattle by 7. And here's Runiger, the punt to McConkey. And a kick high and deep. McConkey at their own 40, his own 44. He goes out of bounds and gains nothing there. Nearing midfield for the New York Giants. First down and 10. 49ers. 13-6 over the Giants. The Giants are trying to tie this thing up. They hand off to Carthen. Carthen, he goes to Keena Turner, a gain of 8. Carthen is tackled by Keena Turner. Keena Turner we haven't heard too much about him. In the last quarter and a half, he was dominant in the first part of the game. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the New York Giants. San Francisco leading 13-6. Sims. He's going to throw to Robinson. It's batted down by Milton McCall. It'll be 3rd down and short. These short yardage for the Giants has been trouble all day. 3rd and short from San Francisco's 48. They give it to Morris. He gets 3. He needed 2. He gets a 1st down. New England and Chicago, the scoring is slowed down there. Tampa Bay, Nugent, they lead 19-6. Nugent has kicked the field goal there. Arizona, 31-17. Carson Palmer is starting to pass again. And Baltimore, John Mackey from Penn State. In Baltimore, 21-3. They lead Washington. 1st down and 10. That's the Beltway Bowl. Baltimore and Washington. They give to Joe Morris. He goes to the left side. He gets 7. And 2nd and 3. The Rams are up big against Denver. There is some offense in this game. Some of these games, they're starting to come to life. 2nd down and 3. The 49ers 38. They give to Carthen. He's going to get 3.
First down.
Enough, that is, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the 3rd quarter, look at the Jets. They tried to tie it up, but they can't do it. Buffalo 23, New York 21 there at the end of 3 there. But at the end of the 3rd quarter here, it's San Francisco 13 and the New York Giants 6. We'll be right back. Before I misstated the fact, when the New York Giants punted earlier on, I said it was their first 3 and out. The San Francisco 49ers did not go 3 and out in the first half. They didn't go 3 and out in the first half. And they've only gone 3 and out twice here. The New York Giants have had trouble with drives. Right now, the Giants have a 5-play, 21-yard drive going 2 minutes as we begin the 4th quarter here. It is just so big. 1st down and 10. They give it to Joe Morris. He goes to the outside, Morris, and he's going to get 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Dallas leading by a lot. Tampa Bay breaking it wide open. And Arizona trying to get an insurmountable lead there. 2nd down and 7. San Francisco's 32. They throw to Bavaro. And he's got it at the 22-yard line and a 1st down.
First down.
Ronnie Lott tackled him as he goes out of bounds. It'll be 1st down for the Giants as they're trying to tie this game up. 1st and 10 from San Francisco's 22. They give it to Carthen. Carthen goes to the sidelines. He gains 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Look at Kosar throwing to Tenno, and now Cleveland is picking it up. It's 19-14 there. Second down and 5 from San Francisco 17 for the New York Giants. They throw to Robinson, and it is broken up. It'll be third down and 5. Third and 5 for the Giants. From San Francisco 17. They're going to throw. They're going to look to Bavaro. He's looking around. He's looking to somebody else. He throws to Johnson, and it's batted away by Tim McKyer, and it'll be 4th and 5. Arizona's got that big buffer now. A touchdown pass there. Allegre from 88%, 34-yard field goal for Raul Allegre. And it's 4th down and 5. Raul Allegre trying to make it 13-9. It is up, it is over, and it is good. And the Giants have made it 13-9. Now a touchdown wins it, doesn't just tie it. Or they can get 2 more field goals. They got time to get 2 more field goals. Allegre will kick to Rodgers and Rathman. It's going to depend on what the 49ers do on this drive. Rathman, oh my goodness, what a terrible kick. Rathman at the 23 gets it, and he gets 22 on the return. So that was a horrible kick, and that really hurt. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Montana to throw. He throws to Taylor, and it's going to be out of his reach, 2nd and 10. Look at that 3-0 Detroit-Atlanta game. That's a brutal game. 2nd down and 10 from the 45. Back to throw Montana. He's going to draw it to Roger Craig, and he gains 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. The Steelers, Franco Harris, a 17-yard run. And the question is the momentum. How's the momentum going to do? Baltimore led 16-3 there at 16-13 here. At Old Three River Stadium, but it's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 48 for the 49ers. Montana to throw. He's looking to Wilson, and he got it to 43. Is it enough? Yes, it is. A first down for the 49ers, and Lawrence Taylor with the tackle.
First down.
He needed 7, he got 11, and it's a first down. Landa has a field goal. Now they lead San Diego. Dan Fouts not having the greatest day in the world. Dallas leading Houston. Neil Rockers kicked the field goal to get it 2 scores. In Philadelphia from Jaworski. Harris from Jaworski. It's now 17-14. First down and 10 from the Giants 41. Craig. Craig loses 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. I think the difference in this league is, as New England, Randy Moss, an 18-yard pass from Tom Brady. They lead Chicago big in the 4th quarter. And Buffalo, Thurman Thomas are trying to stave off a New York Jets rally. But anyway, the difference is just because you get down there doesn't mean you're going to get anything. I think that's the biggest difference in this league. 2nd down, they throw to Jerry Rice. He got up to the 29-yard line, the first down. He gains 18. And a big first down for the 49ers. Denver trying to come back against the Rams. The Rams have led the whole game in that one. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Giants' 24-yard line. Montana. He goes to throw. He throws to Jerry Rice. And it is going to be caught. And Terry Kennard at gain of 20, and it'll be 1st and goal at the 4. Seattle leading Minnesota 17-7 there. But it'll be 1st and goal at the 4. They score a touchdown. That's going to be tough for the Giants. 1st and goal from the 4. And they give to Craig. And nothing, he loses 2. It'll be 7. Just because you get down there doesn't mean you're going to get in. That's the difference in this league. 2nd down and goal from the Giants 6, and Nico Rathman. And he loses again another yard. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Arizona is just so much up on New Orleans. You got to watch out. That Arizona team looks really, really good. And Philadelphia now leads Jacksonville in that game. 3rd and goal from the 7. Everybody's come for the Giants. Montana to throw. He has to look for somebody else. And he is sacked by Carl Banks. Again, just because you get down there doesn't mean you get anything. It's the biggest difference in this league. In Carolina, an 8-yard run by Cadillac Williams. And guess what? They lead Cleveland by 12 now. Ray Wershing, a 27-yard field goal attempt. This will make it up to 7. So make it a 7-point lead. He's already 2 for 2. It is up, it is over, and it is good. 49ers have a 16-9 lead. 49ers have a 16-9 lead. This is going right to the end. Look at Arizona against New Orleans. It's almost like an accordion effect. The teams with the lead stop pushing, and now the other teams are coming down the field and looking good. Oakland about to go up by at least 5 points against San Diego. The Steelers, they have the ball 1st and 10. They're only down by 3. They finally have a touchdown. Franco Harris, the first touchdown since the first quarter of the Cleveland Browns game. And the Steelers, if they win, the whole division is going to be different. Oh, the whole division will be a mess. Miami still has not given up a defensive touchdown. I'm just so surprised at that. Kansas City trying to tie it up, and the Rams trying to blow them out. Washington is not doing anything here. This whole league is going to be just absolutely, nobody is guaranteed to win. Wershing will kick to McConkey and Collins. And it'll be a touchdown. 16-9, Kansas City. 16-9, San Francisco leads. Here comes New York. 7 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from the 25. They got to grind it out and score here. They fake to Morris. Sims is going to run it himself. He goes to the side, and he's going to get a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down. And Sims was hit hard, but he's going to stay in the game here. It'll be 2nd down and 6. They're down by 7 points. 2nd and 6 from their own 29.
Flag on the play.
There'll be a flag, and let's see what it is.
Encroachment.
It's going to be against San Francisco,
Defense.
so it'll be 2nd and 1. You might see a long throw here. Francisco, boy, these yards are so hard to come by, really, in this game. 2nd down and 1 from the 34. The snap, they're going to give it to Joe Morris, and he goes for 3 and a 1st down. Carlton Williamson with the stop. It'll be a 1st down for New York. They're down by 7 with 5.5 to go. 1st and 10 from the 37, and the Giants are going to have to blow a timeout. And Parcells is furious. 1st and 10 from the 37. Sims, he gives it to Anderson. And he's going to lose 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. Atlanta has a touchdown. Jamal Anderson, a 3-yard pass from Chandler, but Morton Anderson missed the extra point, so Detroit is only down by a field goal in that one. 2nd and 11 here, 5 minutes to go. From their own 36, Sims, they're going to give it to Morris. Morris goes to the left side, finds a hole, he gains 6. It'll be 3rd and 5. 4.5 to go, 3rd and 5 for the New York Giants. They're down by 7. Sims, he's looking around. He's going to throw to Bavaro. And then he got it at the 46. And out of bounds at the 47. A gain of 5. Will it be enough? No, the short. It's 4th and 1. What are they going to do? Initially, you say you have to go for it. Oakland, a field goal there. Atlanta, 6-3 lead. They intercepted Detroit. And Marvin Jones with 6 catches for Cincinnati. They're going to punt. Oh, who knows? Vendetta to McLemore. Let's see what they can do here. And it's going to be a good punt. They're going to try and angle it, and they down it at the 4-yard line. If you're in the camp for punting the ball, you're like, okay. But in the camp for punting the ball, there's a couple check marks. The other check mark is you got to stop them from a first down. So 16-9 here, 4:12 remaining. 1st and 10 from the 4. And they're going to give it to Flagger, and Flagger gets nothing there. Marshall, he actually got 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Cleveland scores. They're trying to come back. It'll be 2nd down and 7. For the 49ers, 16-9. 2nd and 7, the snap, they hand off to Rathman. He's going to be stopped inside. He goes to the outside. He's got over his own 10. Here comes Tom Rathman to the 20, into the 30. Here comes Tom Rathman. He's out of bounds at the 37, and a gain of 30 and a first down. So if you're in the camp of going for it, you're giving all the people who said punt it dirty glare, and now they're tied. Denver and the LA Rams are tied at a Mile High Stadium. That is incredible. 1st down and 10 here. San Francisco trying to run out the clock. They give it to Roger Craig, and he loses 3. And the Giants call their 2nd timeout right here. 3 minutes to go in the game. They're down by 7. 2nd and 13 from their own 34. They give to Rathman, and Rathman, he got nothing there. And a timeout by the Giants. That timeout before was costly. 3rd and 13, the 49ers, you know they're just going to want to run the football here. They're going to screen it to Craig. He got it at the 32. He gets by the first guy. He gets 13. It's a first down, and that should be the football game. That should be the football game. Oh my goodness, the screen pass to Roger Craig. He gains 13, and the 49ers have it. 1st and 10 from their own 47. They're going to throw to Rathman, and he got it at the 45, and that is the football game, and he's down to the 33.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag. Let's see what it is.
Illegal forward pass.
Oh.
Offense.
Oh, and wait a second here. It isn't the football game. They're calling it illegal forward pass.
Lost it down.
And they lose the down, and that acts as an extra timeout. 2nd down and 15. They're going to have time. I was thinking about that last gain. If it was legal, then the game's over. But it isn't, and it's far from over. 2nd and 15. They're going to run to Craig, and he loses 1. 2 minutes, Baltimore. Baltimore's gone up. They're going to win that game. Norwood, there's a lot going on here. David Gerard has broken a 300-yard passing mark. Peyton Manning, same thing. A lot going on here. 2 minutes to go in the game. Anything can happen here. When you take a look at this game, this has gone from San Francisco victory to that illegal forward pass. It's now 3rd and 16. You know they're going to run the football because the Giants need a touchdown and they have no timeouts. They don't want to give the Giants 40 seconds. 3rd and long from the 41, Montana. He's going to roll away. He's going to throw to Dwight Clark, and it's going to be Clark at the 47, and it goes only 6 yards. Oh, Lawrence Taylor almost picked it off. Detroit's Earl Mann, they kick a field goal. We might have that overtime game. And it's going to be 4th down as Runiger will kick the Lionel Manuel now. And the New York Giants are going to have a chance here. Manuel the fair catch at their own 21, 32 yards on the punt. Terrence Mathis, Tennessee went ahead of Kansas City. Rob Baronis there. This game is coming down to this. 1 minute to go. The Giants need a touchdown to tie. 1st and 10 from the 21. They're going to throw. Sims back to throw. He's looking. He's going to throw to Solomon Miller, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Cleveland has the lead by 3 points. Denver has the lead by 3 points. That is big. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 21. Sims looking at Bavaro. There's a flag. And it's underthrown. Let's see what the flag is going to be.
Illegal receiver downfield. Offense.
And the Giants have an illegal receiver. Ineligible. It'll be 3rd down, 2nd and 15. Finnegan intercepts Kansas City, and that'll be it there. 43 seconds here. 2nd and 15. The Giants need a big gain. Back to throw. They're going to throw to McConkey. He got it to 25. And the gain's 9. He's still inbound. They got to hurry it up. The Jets lead Buffalo now off a 64-yard touchdown pass. Oakland leads 15-7 off of a field goal. This clock is running. 27 seconds to go. 3rd down and 6. They need to get to midfield. Sims to throw. He throws to McConkey. Oh, off his fingertips. There's a flag, and let's see what it is.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, and this is going to move it down with the clock stopped at about 20 seconds to go. And it was San Francisco's 43, and it's going to be a 1st down.
1st down.
So I don't know if they can spike the ball. 18 seconds to go if they're in play. So here we go. 1st and 10 from San Francisco's 43. They're looking. Sims, he's going to throw. And it collapses. Sims, he's sacked by Stover. That could be the game. Stover sacks him, and they're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage to try and spike it. They're hurrying it up. You can see the other games. They're hurrying. They got 3 seconds, and they're just going to go 3, 2, and they're going to hurry up and snap it. This is it. Sims, he's going to throw the Hail Mary. Throws it up in the air. And this one is into a crowd. It is incomplete, and the 49ers have won. The 49ers go to 2-0, and the Giants go to 1-1. It's a game of moments, and a punt return for a touchdown was the moment that ended it. Keena Turner, 8 tackles, 1 stuff, 1 interception, 1 sack. 16-9, San Francisco wins. They go 2-0. Quickly, we're taking a look. Atlanta's going to win their game. Cleveland is going to overtime. Those are the only ones. Let's go to, let's see, there's Philadelphia, Jacksonville. Let's go to Carolina and Cleveland. So the Cleveland Browns, they're going to be going to overtime here. And let's see, Kozar, and he's looking for Slaughter, and it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to be overtime. Cleveland and Carolina will go to overtime. And in this league, it's a 15-minute overtime. Now the coin toss, it is sudden death in 15 minutes, so Cleveland will receive. Cleveland's going to get the ball in overtime. So Graham Gano will kick to McNeil and Langhorne, and we're underway overtime. Gano. And it goes into the end zone. So here comes Cleveland. We showed an overtime game last week, and it was all the way down. That was incredible. So 1st down and 10. That was the other league, though. 1st down and 10 from the 25. Kozar to throw. He's going to throw to Newsom. He got it to 32. And he's down. It'll be a gain of 7. Second down. There's a flag. And if it's on Carolina late,
Personal
which
foul.
it is, that was
Defense.
a dumb move, especially in a league where sudden death is the rule in overtime. And now you put Cleveland on midfield.
First down.
And Carolina's John Fox is fuming. Fuming. They had a huge lead on Cleveland. And now they're blowing it. 1st and 10 from the 47. They give to Biner. And a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. 2nd and 3 for Cleveland. As they're trying to drive down the field, they give to Kevin Mack. Mack gets 3. Will it be enough for a 1st down? And it is
First down.
a 1st down for Cleveland. Cleveland wants to kick a field goal and go into the next week at 1-1. At 2-0, I would say. 1st and 10, Kozar to throw. He's throwing to Biner, and he got it at the 37-yard line. Down at the 36, a gain of 7. Cleveland is on fire here. 2nd down and 3 from Carolina's 36. They give to Kevin Mack. He gets 3 yards. They're going to measure. Mack is hurt a little bit, but they're going to measure on this.
First down.
And it's a 1st down. Now it would be 50 yards from this point to win the game. 50-yard field goal if they don't gain anything. 1st and 10 from Carolina's 33. They throw to Newsom. It's caught at the 24. And he's going to get a 1st down, maybe. Let's see, they're going to measure this one. And he's short. It'll be 2nd and 1. Would be 41 yards from this point. A terrible personal foul penalty by Carolina. They give to Ernest Biner, and he gets 2 and a 1st down. Carolina had the big lead, and Cleveland's coming back. 1st and 10 from Carolina's 22. Kozar to throw. They throw to Biner, and he can't get to it. 2nd down and 10. Would be 39 yards from here. 2nd and 10. You don't want to always play field goal from here. There's no wind. Kozar to throw. He throws to Biner, and he got it to 19. And he gets 6 total. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. They want to make it safe. You're probably going to see a run here. 3rd down and 4 from Carolina's 16. He's going to throw to Langhorne. Langhorne's got it at the 5, and he's down a 1st and goal. And they should just kick a field goal here. Bernie Kozar over 300 yards, 30 of 46 with 4 touchdowns. 1st down and goal. They want to get us into the end zone. From the Carolina 4, they give to Biner, and Biner inside. Biner wins the game for Cleveland. Biner wins the game for Cleveland, and the Cleveland Browns have a victory, 35-29 in overtime. Carolina's 0-2, and Bernie Kozar is the MVP. 304 yards, 4 touchdowns, 104 passing rating. He only rushed for a yard, and you can see for this league, 740 combined yards is very big. So now we're going to go Now we're going to go to the week, and now for a post-game show. Really? There's another game? Let's take a look. Who's the other game? Everybody. Everybody's done. So there it is. We're going to take a look at each game. Baltimore and Pittsburgh at the very beginning. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. You can see a 23-13 win. Lamar Jackson, good. Bradshaw was only 3 of 11. It was just an absolute garbage game for him. He's having a very difficult start to the season. The Steelers don't give up 91 yards. They give up 408 yards. And Lamar Jackson, this is a very good Baltimore team. They're now 2-0. The question is, how good is the AFC Central? The AFC Central might be better than what we thought, but the Steelers are 0-2, losing both their games in the AFC Central. New England, 31-17, that win. New England with a big win there. Jim McMahon, 252 yards passing for Chicago, but Brady, 3 touchdowns, 261 yards passing. Again, they have no running game. Chicago's defense, they stopped the running game. They only had 40-some yards rushing and 50-some yards rushing here for New England. They played 2 teams, they're 0-2, teams that are pass-heavy, and they lost to them both. That's something for Chicago to remember. Oakland, a 15-7 win over San Diego. Dan Fouts is not having a Dan Fouts type year. Usually you have Dan Fouts type years when you have the leagues where the teams are a little bit in disarray and you got teams with big disadvantages. But you can see right here the running game of Oakland of 67 has exploded. They were a team that couldn't run the football, but against this defense they ran all the way. So they look good there. Houston and Dallas, the battle for Texas. And Dallas pulls away with a 28-13 win. Matt Schaub, a solid day, 14-26. Taking a look at everybody else, Don Meredith, 21-35, 195 for a touchdown. Dan Reeves, a couple throws off fakes, and you can see that Dallas, a 28-13 win. You know, Don Meredith, a good day, solid day. You can see the interceptions going down. Tampa, let's go here. Atlanta wins on the last-second field goal. They're 2-0. Jamal Anderson at 93 yards. No, it didn't break 100 after breaking 200 last week. And that is big. Mathis had 100 yards receiving this time. Terrence Mathis is a very good. Tony Martin is another good receiver. Chris Chandler only 10-25. But Munson, a brutal 5-interception day, and they still were in the game. They still were in it. When you take a look at the recap, they had Detroit 70 yards rushing at 269 total yards. They had 199 yards passing. So that was very, very big. The receiving was very good, 13-26, but 5 of those were picks. Unbelievable. Tampa Bay and Cincinnati. Tampa Bay just goes out and they win this game. They just went out. Tom Brady, 24-31, 255 and 2 touchdowns. And A.J. McCarron, 37-45, 333 and a touchdown. Cincinnati not looking good here. I believe they have the Steelers next. The Steelers have to do something with their offense because right now it's putrid. The Jets come by and they beat Buffalo. The Jets are a legit team in the AFC East. They played 2 close games in a row, both AFC East teams. Testaverde, 15-31, 240 yards for 4 touchdowns. Jim Kelly, 25, 42-74, 1 touchdown and 1 pick. And the Jets came back at the very end and scored a touchdown on their last drive with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And Jim Kelly throws the interception to end the game. Seattle beats Minnesota 17-7 here. And a big defensive game as Seattle pulls away at Quest Field. Joe Cap, absolutely terrible. Cuozzo, nothing there. You see Seattle's defense, very good. Marshawn Lynch, 118 yards. And when you take a look at this, 401 to 118, very, very big and very separating. Seattle beats Minnesota. They got to get something going better, really, quite frankly, offensively to finish drives in the future. The game that you just saw, Cleveland, comes all the way back against Carolina. Cam Newton, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, doesn't touch the ball in overtime. As Kosar, 30-46, 304 with 4 scores. They were down 26-14. They scored. They scored again with 51 seconds to go. What a play by Cam Newton. What a drive all the way down the field to tie it to go to overtime. With 8 seconds to go, then Ernest Biner, a 4-yard run. They just took it all the way down. They score a touchdown. They win the game. You don't worry about field goals there. Philadelphia ends up beating Jacksonville. Almost another heartbreak for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jaworski is looking very good. 2 touchdowns. Gerard had 3 touchdowns, but he had 4 picks. And when you look at this game, late in the game, Franklin hit a 27-yard field goal. after Scobie had the lead with 1:17 to go. So they tied it at 24, and Tony Franklin with 4:22 in overtime kicks the field goal, and the Philadelphia Eagles win 27-24. That was big for them. They lost at the goal line last week versus Seattle. So they're a good football team. Anybody can beat anybody in this league. Tennessee pulls away from Kansas City in this one. Kansas City, remember last week, with a big defensive effort. A solid defensive effort, only 283 yards given up, but they only had 283 yards. That's it. They were 9-23. Len Dawson throwing with 2 interceptions. They didn't get much running. And as you can see, they led in the third quarter, but Tennessee scored, and they clinched it with 1:02 to go with Baronis' field goal. Miami and Green Bay, how about this? 3 points given up in 2 games by the Miami defense. The 7 was a pick 6. Bob Greasy finally completes a pass. Mercury Morris has 142 yards rushing. Their rushing game was unbelievable. They looked very good, 233 yards there. They beat the 96 Green Bay Packers, who are absolutely befuddled and dumbfounded. They couldn't get anything going. Favre was only 8-28 for 39 yards and an interception. Green Bay at home got stifled. Miami looked like a championship contender. Would be interesting to see what they do versus New England Patriots. In a game you saw, a grind 'em out game, the San Francisco beat the New York Giants 16-9. Montana 16-29, 173 had a pick, and Sims 10-24, 94, and he had 2 interceptions. The runner of the day was Morris with 86 yards, but as you see, it was a punt return for a touchdown. Both teams would have drives and then just do nothing. As you can see, San Francisco, they clinched it with a field goal late. I mean, it was 13-9, and it was 6-6, and 13-6, 13-9, and then a 16-9 game, and then New York just couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything at the very end. Very possession-filled game. Arizona blows out New Orleans. And when you look at Carson Palmer, 31 of 40, 353 and 4 touchdowns, that is unbelievable. They tried to make a comeback in the third quarter, New Orleans did, but you know what Arizona said? Nope, no way. No way. And you see that happening right there. Arizona scored 2. They're a dangerous football team. Arizona might be one of the best SRS teams of all time. This 15 Arizona. Now, it's early, but they beat a really strong defense, but they haven't played a good pass defense yet. And that is really big. The LA Rams in Denver. Denver wins it. A patented Peyton Manning comeback. Well, he atoned for last week. Manning 28 of 44, 314 and 2 touchdowns. Roman Gabriel, the Rams led 20-6 in a game in the third quarter. They led 27-9 with 4:39 to go in the third quarter. They led 30-16 after 3 quarters. Then a touchdown, 4-yard pass, a touchdown, 20-yard pass from Manning, and then Prater at a 49-yard field goal with 56 seconds to go. Denver wins that thriller 33-30, and that's got to be so tough for LA. And then Baltimore and Washington, kind of a snoozer. We thought it would be a little bit better than this. Rippon only had 31 yards passing. Look at the defense there. Earl Morrall only had 129 yards. When you take a look, it was only 230 to 102. Washington only got 4 first downs all day. Like, seriously, unbelievable. The Washington Redskins just absolutely didn't do anything. And Baltimore, who won last week, they go to 2-0, and this time they really deserved. They played San Diego, and they were stifled. But here they are. Oh, my goodness, they look good. All right, so Sunday Thailand time is when we're going to have our next week. You take a look. 300-yard passers, Garrard, Palmer, McCarron, Manning, and Kosar, 5 this week, 1 last week. Mercury Morris, 142 yards. Marshawn Lynch for Seattle. Lamar Jackson, the quarterback for Baltimore. Baltimore's a dangerous team. And Curtis Martin, 105 yards. I don't know. I don't want to say separation yet. But you can say, take a look at the AFC North. And right now the Steelers are in trouble. They play Cincinnati, and the loser there is going to have an uphill fight. Passing leading yards, 645 for Carson Palmer. Jamal Anderson, 310 rushing yards. He has the league lead. I will say Carson Palmer is doing unbelievable in there. So taking a look at the standings right now, the New England Patriots 2-0, solid. We're going to take a look at the real stats out of there because they don't matter anymore. New England Patriots are 2-0. The Jets in Miami. Look at Miami. Solid defense. They've only given up 3 defensive points. The interception return for a touchdown is not considered against their defense. So Miami looking good. Baltimore and Cleveland. You can see that. They're both 2-0, and they both have big games next week. Baltimore and Tennessee. You can see lead the AFC South, and in the AFC West, the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Week 9 is whenever we start looking at wild cards. Dallas in the NFC. They're 2-0. In the NFC North, look at Minnesota. They're 1-1. Chicago, Detroit, and Green Bay are 0-2. That's a surprise, but statistically, you're going to have a division like that. Doesn't mean the teams are bad. They're just getting the wrong end of the stick. Tampa Bay is 2-0. They're looking solid. 98 Atlanta is 2-0. And then San Francisco, Seattle, Arizona, and the Rams are the only team that lost at Denver, and they led big. They could have all been 2-0. 4 wild card teams make it. As we take a look now at week number 3, and we take a look at the schedule, this will be, let me save it now, and then go in. Week number 3, you have New Orleans and Carolina, both 0-2. Tampa Bay leading Chicago, 2-0 for Tampa Bay. That's going to be big. We want to see what Brady can do against the Chicago Bears, especially when he's not going to have a running game. That's going to be big. People on most underrated thing, I think, is Brady's running game. They've always finished a little bit last, but that's because they've been so dangerous with their draw plays, and that opens up a lot of their passing. Green Bay and Detroit, 2 NFC North teams, they're fighting for their survival. Seattle and San Francisco. San Francisco, another big one. I don't know if we're going to have 3 in a row San Francisco games. Houston and Baltimore, the Colts and the Houston Texans. Houston's trying to get a win there. San Diego and the LA Rams, a battle of California. The Rams got to have a lead there. Kansas City and New England. That's going to be a difficult one for the Patriots. It's just going to be crazy there. Buffalo and Denver. Jim Kelly versus Jim Kelly, the heartbreak of the AFC East, and versus Denver and Peyton Manning. That might be a fun one to watch. 2 teams very, very similar in makeup. People forget Denver was so good in 2013 because of their defense. It wasn't all Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning helped out. Cleveland 2-0. They play Jacksonville, and really a test there. Can Cleveland solidly beat Jacksonville? If they do, that'd be big for the AFC East. Baltimore and Atlanta, the battle of the birds. We might go there as the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta played an offensive game and a defensive game, so they can do everything. And Baltimore just beat the Steelers 23-13, and they're 2-0. We might go to that game. That's a big one. Tennessee and the New York Giants. The big interconference matchup, Philadelphia and Arizona. Let's see how good Arizona is. They're facing their first really good defense in 1980 Philadelphia. If Arizona at home can own Philadelphia on Sunday, then you got a big problem if you're the league on their hands. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. They're at Cincinnati. It's raining. If the Steelers lose, then there's problems. There's major, major problems if the Steelers lose. Dallas and Washington. Dallas, a big rivalry in the NFC East, as Dallas will play at Washington, who just got thumped by the Baltimore Colts. Dallas is not a bad team. The 68 Cowboys, they just thumped the Houston Texans. But you got to remember, it's week to week. There's almost no momentum. Oakland and the New York Jets, big here. And Miami, they're playing Minnesota. These are 2 old school teams in the rain in Miami, and if Miami were to have a great defensive performance again, that would be very, very big. All right, that's it for us. We'll see you Sunday for the next games. The next 2nd and 10 game is going to be It'll be a next second and 10 game will be Saturday, the 2 semifinals to the Spencer Kale League, and you have teams gearing up to go to a championship game. That's going to be something special on Saturday, Thailand time. But for here, things are heating up and they're looking really good. We'll see you then. Hopefully we can go live. We'll see you then.